Hey guys, it's Jan, also known as Unbuster, and today we're going to show you a hidden feature that the NC1500 has. And just to let you guys know, this is available at DXN Provisions again. They just did a restock, and I recommend that you guys actually buy this just because of this added feature that it's not really spoken about by really the people who've made this. So here, this was discovered by one of our friends over at DXN Provisions. Basically, when we were doing a little bit of high-speed racing, we found this out when it was first released. So here, let's just go ahead and change the current to 1500 and then switch the slot and then charge this one also at 1500. So essentially, this charger can do a pretty good job at peak charging despite how small it is. And I know you're thinking it doesn't really make sense, it only charges at 1500, but just go ahead and watch. As you can see, it started at 1.45 and it's already 1.46. It's pretty quick at getting to much higher voltages, so now it's 1.48. So here, that's battery that was pulled off the charger maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes ago, and it was sitting at 1.45. And here, now it's at 1.50. So as you can see, it's pretty effective at pushing that battery up there pretty quickly. So this is 1.51 already, 1.52, it's just climbing. And as you can see, this is actually pretty useful, especially if you want to push your car a little bit further than normal. If you're charging with the MC3000 and the NC2600, usually what happens with those is that they will at some point cut off because of one of these things. Let's see if I could show you guys real quick. It's actually a safety feature. See, these are temperature sensors right here, and that's on the NC2600 and the MC3000. And what those do is that when it's sensing that the temperature is kind of high, it starts cutting off the power, right? Because it doesn't want it to, explode. So here, you can see that 1500, this NC1500 is reaching 1.54 volts. And the good thing about it is that it's super tiny. You can take it to the start-finish line. When you're doing high speed, you take this charger along with your battery pack and then you take it to the start-finish line while you're peak charging. That's an advantage. And even on technical, like when your car can handle voltages like this is pretty nice, essentially, because there's a lot less variation that you have to deal with. Essentially, your battery is just going to discharge instead of having weird fluctuations in voltage. When you start at 1.45 and it sits there, sometimes your batteries can kick a little bit more than normal. Well, over here, and you're starting at the most power that it can give you. So essentially, the battery's already at its limit, and then the only way it can go is to go down. Essentially, it goes at 1.54 and then it'll fluctuate maybe, but there's a lot less chance of it happening. It's more likely to start discharging at 1.54 because that's pretty much its limit. And so you guys can see it's sitting nicely at 1.54. Basically, this is a pretty good feature that really wasn't mentioned at all, or it's just like a happy accident that one of my friends, one of our guys over here found, and it's pretty cool. And honestly, if you need to peak charge like this, what I would recommend is if you get an NC1500 and then get a battery pack, and then you can use that at the start finish line. And really, there's no rules unless your organizer doesn't like you doing that. Then yeah, that's fine. But ask your local organizer and say, hey, am I okay peak charging, bringing my batteries to the start finish while it's still on the charger like this at 1.54? And you can see, you can't see it, but it's pretty warm. It's not really hot and it's not gonna burn you. It's quite cool actually, and it's not really dangerous. So right here at 1.54, it's just gonna be pretty consistent. It's gonna push and it's going to be a pretty good what do you call it, way for you to be able to push your car pretty much close to its limit if you want to do that. So here you can see, and then we'll just wait up until it stops. I'm not sure if it'll be able to hit 1.55. Sometimes some of the chargers can hit 155, 156. Not all of them are going to be the same. And this one in particular hits 1.54. And I have seen one of my friends, his charger can push to 157. So he's been lucky, but yeah. And all of them can pretty much reach this voltage, 154, 155, 156, and 157. And that's just, that's just a really interesting thing that the NC1500 can do. So yeah, there you have it. This has been my overview and the secret, essentially, feature of the NC1500. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching. Go race.